Hi Aries and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So this is the new series called The Forbidden Houses Tarot, and it is very different from anything that you have ever seen before. What we're going to do, we are going to use the tarot to read through the 12 astrological houses and applying each core meaning of each houses to your romantic situation. So bear with me, this is going to be absolutely beautiful. Now remember that this is a timeless reading and it's part of an ongoing series, so you can arrive whenever it feels right. There is no rush and nothing you need to do apart from going and take 2 minutes, even less, 2 seconds, and read the pinned comment below, because there it will explain exactly on how to use this reading and how to get the best out of it. There is actually 3 ways and you can use them all and you'll get so much information. Now, also, you will find other series on this channel, should you feel drawn to explore them. They'll always be there anyway, because as I said, all my series now are timeless. And without further ado, here we go and we start, Aries. Now, because of the nature of this reading, I decided to use the Isis oracles. Okay, Isis oracles very much based on the archetype of the ancient Egypt, where astrology was incredibly important. Okay, they didn't actually invent it or were the first one to use it, but it was very, very important for them as well. Okay, so meanwhile I shuffle, we are going to remind ourselves what is the title of this house 1 reading. Okay, what they feel when they see you. So now with the Isis oracle, we are going to pull one card and see which kind of energy, which message do we receive, excuse me. And here we've got power over 7 scorpions, power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Immediately, what I'm sensing is, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but you'll understand why when I explain this, okay? I sense that, this card again is connected to the title. So what they feel when they see you. You heard what I said. There is this coming up of everything that is considered lower vibrational, but my thought is that your person, when they see you, there is this incredible amount of desire that it reaches the point of obsession. There is also jealousy. So they see you so beautiful, Aries, they see you so attractive that there is a tinge of jealousy. Okay, I don't know if you had noticed this already, the way that they look at you, and maybe if there is somebody around you, this would be the thing that it would surface. They might also be very protective, but to the point of to the point of nearly becoming possessive. It's not that they do it on purpose, it's just that their feelings are very, very profound. So when they look at you, when they see you, it comes like a switch to them. They can't control it. Okay? And by the way, this deck of Isis Oracle are absolutely beautiful. Now we're going on to the main part of the reading. And there is going to be 7 questions. And we are going to look at them all in depth. Now, first question. What is their immediate emotional reaction when they see you or hear your name? So let's have a look. This is very important because it's something that, their reaction would not be a logical reaction. It would be an instinct. And here we've got the 3 of Wands. So when they see you or when they hear your name, there is a sense of longing. If they are in front of you, or I should say if you're in front of them, there is this feeling of, oh my God, it felt like a lifetime since I've seen my Aries. Could just be the day before or a couple of hours, because also remember that these readings are for everybody, from an ex to a person that you're married to for the last 20 years and all in between, okay? Or, if this person hear your name or something and they haven't seen you in a little while, they are actually waiting for that moment. They are longing, they're pining. This is exactly what happens to them. Both when they see you, and there is this realization, oh my God, I missed my Aries so much. Or if you're not in front of them and somebody mentions you, it's like, oh my sweet Lord, I can't wait to be with my Aries again. I can't wait to see them. So it's very profound. It's a very strong reaction that they have. What thoughts rush through their mind in those first moments? And here we've got the Seven of Chalice. Again, in this part, chalices is actually cups, but it very much looks like a Seven of Pentacles. So it's a mix. I have waited so long. Okay, Seven of Chalice also, while I waited, I felt confusion. I get confused because I don't have my Aries in front of me. I leave myself wonder, even if I don't want to, into this kind of doubts of how is my Aries doing without me? Is my Aries thinking about me? And all of that, I'm sensing a tinge of fear of losing you, or fear of you not thinking about them and not being taken by them as much as they are by you. And there is also, again, that feeling of wanting, longing, missing you. It's very, very combined in this card, all of these feelings. Now, what part of your energy affects them the strongest? Let's have a look. And here we've got the Three of Pentacles. Now, the thing that affects them the most, do you remember at the very start when I said with this one that I sensed jealousy, I sensed possession, and it's not as if they want to do it, it just comes from the depth of their being, okay, when they see you or when somebody speaks your name or something like that. So the energy that affects them the strongest, it's if there is someone around you. Okay, now I'm only reading here. I'm not judging anybody, not you, not them, or anything. They have this, how can I say, this very deep-rooted terror that somebody will take them away from you. Or will take you away from them, excuse me. English is not my first language, so I always need to stay on the ball. If I leave myself go for a second, it just... yes. If you are cooperating with somebody at a working level and they sense that this other person is coming too near, and all of this, at the very, very basic level stems from them seeing you much more capable, much more beautiful, much more than them. Okay, there is a sense of low self-esteem, and that for them you are the highest catch. You are the person that they want. You are the person that they desire the most. You are the best that was ever created in the whole of the universe. So there is this kind of tension that they have. Now, do they try to hide their reaction, and why? And here we've got the Nine of Pentacles, and look how telling. Okay, this is the only Nine of Pentacles that I have seen where the person is actually, can you see it, putting their finger to their mouth, like to say shh. The question was, do they try to hide their reaction? Absolutely. Absolutely. They don't say it to you, and I don't sense that they say it to anybody. They might give it away by action, or maybe by becoming tense, and you might have already discovered this part of them, but they don't go around and say it, not to you and not to anybody else. The reason is because with the Nine of Pentacles, they want to show that they're independent. They want to show that they are not emotionally so attached to you and so needy. And at the same time, it's because they see you also so independent. Okay, this person wants to act cool. Okay. Question number 5. What attraction or pull do they feel but don't show? The High Priest. It's a, when I was saying to you, it's something of what we spoke about, this kind of feelings that they get when they see you, when they hear your name and all of that. They come from the depth of their soul, from the depth of their cellular being. So they don't show how deep they feel for you. They don't show how, I don't feel that they even know where they come from, but they are so natural, they're so instinctual, they're so fast to come up. And the reason why that they don't say it is because they don't want to look needy. This person is keeping all of this very, very under control for now. What shifts happens in their aura when you're present? And here we've got the Eight of Swords. They start to think. They don't relax because of what it's happening around. And it's mainly when you speak to others. Can you see all the birds there? If I take this symbolism of the birds and I apply it to the Lenormand, the birds, it's conversations. You know, when we read tarot, we need to also use and whatever way the message comes through, we have to use it. Okay, I was drawn to that depiction of the birds, the person, this girl, could be a man, looking at the bird, conversation. Okay, so what happened in their aura when you're present? Eight of Swords, they start thinking. They start going over and over and over again on how not to show that they're jealous, not to show that they're possessive, not to show that they are feeling less than. But at the same time, they've got to be on the ball. They've got to make sure not to let slip from their attention if there is someone in the circle or someone around you who is ready to make a step forward. Okay? Last question. What truth about their feelings are they unable to mask anymore? And here we've got the Six of Swords. One thing that they are unable to mask any longer, or it will happen very soon after you hear this reading, is that finally they are moving from a situation where they were very unhappy with what happened in the past about their romantic life to a much more happy place. And what I mean is that they feel safe. This particular card for me represents the moment that the two of you are together on your own, just the two of you. Okay, now if this is an ex, this is where they go with their mind. Okay, just the two of you and nobody else and nothing else around that might feel dangerous or threatening. They will show this, or they will even say this. Okay, so this was the last one of the question, and if you enjoy this and you feel like sharing what you think of this new reading, how did it hit you, and also your particular situation, please leave a comment. I'm going to leave the reading here, strongly suggesting to you to take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way. If you feel drawn to explore more, you will find other episodes from this series, as well as other series on the channel whenever you're ready. As I said, they're all timeless. And if this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you're very welcome to like or subscribe, or both. It will really help this work continue. So thank you so much, Aries, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.